Morning, boys. Well, here we are on my second day, and I got given another blast this morning straight away. Any chance they get, mate, they give you a blast. Okay, you haven't done fucking nothing wrong. I mean, they wake up in the morning, they just fucking hate you, and it doesn't matter what you do, or what you pay for, or how many bills you pay for. I mean, I think it was yesterday or the day before, we gave her 200 to go down and get groceries. She comes back and she tells me she spent 70, so she swallowed the rest, right? She's kept it. So today I'm on my phone here and I get this thing from PayPal, and she spent $40 through PayPal on chicken treats for the chooks. And that's my money. That's mask money, okay? So I walked in and just said to her nicely, really nice, because Echo's sitting there. And just said, well, please don't spend that money. You know, you want me to leave, right? Makes it hard, okay, if you spend my mask money. Because it goes into her bank account. So I've got no way of transferring that over, guys. Any masks that I sell on eBay go straight to her bank account, all right? So I've come out to the garage, made me coffee, come out to the garage, sat down, and out it comes, mate. It's Storm and fucking Norman, right? It's on for young and old, right? It's ready to lay down the fucking law again. And this time it tells me that it's not my wife. She's not my wife any longer. We are not together. We are completely divorced, and she wants nothing to do with me. This is just straight out of the blue, okay? And all I've done is go in and, like, because I did that. Now, because you did that, you've offended her, you've hurt her feelings, and then bang, this is what you get, okay? And this is what happens when you marry a Chinese fucking total fucking bitch of a woman. And they turn that way because everything's in her name. Okay, I said, well, what are you going to do with Echo? You know, oh, I'm going to have my mum and dad come and stay, and they can take care of Echo. So you've got it all planned. You know, you've got it all planned. Replace the husband with your parent. Replace the husband with a parent. How fucked up is that in a mindset? That's pretty bad. I mean, I said to her, what's the problem? You know, can't come out, comes out with a whole list of everything, right? You're a total cunt. Me, I'm a total this, I'm this. And I'm fucking stunned. Like, I pay for all that shit. Like, the woman is sitting there cooking herself some lunch and with Echo, and I paid for that food. I paid for what she's cooking for. I paid for that. Okay, and you're sitting there complaining and you don't want to cook me anything. You know what I mean? Like, she refuses. She told me today, we're not together anymore, we're no longer man and wife. And I said, what, have you got a boyfriend or something? Oh, no, don't you accuse me of that. I said, all I did is ask you a question. There is no reason to jump down my throat and fucking abuse me the way you are. I said, you know, something else to it, huh? So they've already got a plan, boys. Okay, I mean, it's a real fucking crime that you can marry somebody and put them in fucking limbo and give them nothing, and then the whole time you've got something else planned and you've got something else going on, and in your mind you've got it set. So the other person is the one that has to deal with me, has to deal with all the grief. She's happy. There's no grief from her. So there's no good me sitting in here crying and being all upset, because you're being upset over someone who does not fucking love you. And it looks like she fucking doesn't even like you. I mean, how do you go away for fucking 3 months? 3 months, guys. 3 months. You know, to her parents, visiting her parents. And then you come back and 4 days later you've decided you no longer want to be married and do anything for no, don't need him. You know, I've got plenty of money from my parents. They're coming over to help with Echo. So, yeah, everything's sorted. Everything's planned. All I need you to do is move out. When are you leaving? I got asked today again, when am I leaving? I got told yesterday, and you're supposed to just drop everything. Drop your fucking life. Grab your clothes and go. But you can't take the car because the car belongs to her. Okay? Fucking joke. I mean, It seriously is a crime. And any other guy that didn't go through this in the past would be mind-fucked. He'd be mind-fucked, mate. Because he'd be, just don't understand. You put no demands on this woman. You ask her for nothing. You can't even ask her for a coffee. And that's been that way since I married her. So she thinks that she's a princess. And she thinks that she's done everything perfectly. All right? In her mind. It's all my fault. And, fucking, just a joke. But I went to the market this morning and I sold all the planes that I had. I've got no planes left. So I sold out of completely everything. Even the demo models. I sold them too, boys. Even the ones with the chips in the wings and fucking anything like that. I fucking sold them too. I'm sorry. Like I normally wouldn't do that. But I had to. And I'm so happy, guys, that I thought about all this a long time ago. Okay? Because I knew how I was being treated. So I knew the planes were a good product. And I said to my mate, can you bring them in? Right? Can you start bringing them in? All right? I don't want her to fucking hear my plans. Okay? Because the bitch listens to everything. She reads all my fucking messages. She goes through Facebook. She fucking reads everything. And, well, she used to. I don't think she does anymore. I don't think she cares. I really don't. This was a gift from her mum to bring back to me from China. A gift from her mum. So I don't think her mum knows what's really going on. Because I don't think you would have given me a gift like this. This is a pretty expensive gift. It's all amber. And given to me by her mum. So I don't think her mum knows. Because in the all in all, boys, you know, fuck, you're better off alone. You're better off to break the family unit up, get rid of the father off the property. He can just have visitation, you know. Fucking, what do you do? So I've got to get my mind right. And I've got to get out of here. Because you're going to get mind fucked. Alright? Because you're the one that's fucking didn't know any of this. You're the one that's hurting. You're the one that's, you know what I mean? You got to be strong. Can't show them anything. Just got to swallow it. And you got to find somewhere else to live. And you got to find somewhere else. A whole new life change. For them, they're fine. They walk away with everything. But you got to start over again. You got to completely start over. And you got to try and forget. You know? Because you haven't got a family anymore. You know, your daughter's not going to be the same. The whole thing's going to fuck up. And throughout all this, even my friends will tell you, you know, you got to keep the family unit. And I'm the only one doing that. I'm the only one thinking that. And that you're going to kill yourself, boys. You'll kill yourself. You're trying to keep it going. Trying to keep that alive. You'll kill yourself. Because it's a one-way street. She don't give a fuck. So you're the only one that's going to care. You're the only one that's just doesn't what, you know. I'm in my 50s, man. This was supposed to be my family, my home. This was supposed to raise my daughter and take her to school. Now I get, you know, 15-minute visits. And the rest of the time she's kept away from you. You know, they're fed lies. They're told things about you. And so you got to get your mind right. You got to get your mind right. Okay? Because you can't give them your power. You can't give them your power, boys. You've given them enough. You know, you've let her run the roost for fucking, you've just been the yes man the whole time. You've let her fucking run the roost. And any time you fucking said anything, you have been completely fucking put down. And then from there on, mate, you're not worth fucking nothing. Okay? I fucking don't understand. I fucking scratch my head. I really do. How the fuck? I mean, I wasn't getting much love before, but fucking now it's really, now there's something, it's more pushy now. It's more get out. You know? It's just horrible. It's horrible. It really is. I mean, if the person doesn't show any kindness, no love, nothing towards you for a long, long, long time, and it starts to become normal, and they think it's normal, you know, and even though you're telling them, you know, it's not normal, you know, like, it's water off a duck's back. It's water off a duck's back. It makes, like, I'm trying to talk to her, and she's just giving me the eyes roll back and the chin thing, and, you know, it's all a bother to her. You know, everything you're saying, because it's truthful, you know, and you're asking her truthful things, that's not on. You're not following what's going on. Okay? So there's no use going through any of that. I'm going to finish my coffee. I'm going to have a cigarette, and I'm going to take my daughter up to the park and play with my daughter. Try and spend as much time as I can while I'm here with her, I think. The masks, there's nothing I can do, boys. All right? I don't know what to do. It completely ruins everything, you know? Completely throws you for a loop. And can't get my head in the game. So maybe down the track I'll get my head in the game for you. I'll get my head in the game, boys. I won't let her have that much power. I just want my daughter. I want her my family. But she's changed. She's changed so much. She's like a different person. It's like, I don't know her. You know what I mean? Like, you marry somebody and that's just not the same person. It's just not the same person I married. I'm the same. I'm no different. I'm still living in a fucking garage. Still make my mask. Still do what I normally do. I only get aggro when I know that I'm in the right, and I'm sick of saying yes, you know, and whenever I say no, I have an argument, and I get treated like shit, and fucking, so you try to fucking, because you want the family unit, right? You want the family, and that's what they've got the power over you, because they don't want it, and they're doing their best to drive you away, to do their best to put a wedge in between anything that you've got. And now it's to the point where she's told me, we are no longer married. We're no longer together. You know, and that's when I said, well, what, have you got a boyfriend? What, you know? Oh no, don't you accuse me of that, Russ. I didn't accuse you of anything. I just asked you a question, and I asked you quietly. This is how I normally talk. I don't yell and scream. But now she's just, and that's just 2 days. So let's see how we go after 3 and 4. Because right now I'm upset, but in the next 3 or 4 I'll start to get dirty. In the next 6 to 8 I'll start to get really pissed off. And after 10 to 12 it might change the whole fucking ball game. Because I may not be the same in 12 days' time. Because I have been told, you know, go and see a lawyer and go and do all this, and I don't want to do anything. I just want to walk away and be happy. I don't want to spend my final fucking years on this earth chasing her through the fucking courts, trying to see my kid and all that. Nah, mate. No, I'm in my 50s, you know. So how long have I got to go? How many years have I got left? You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to fill it with anguish and fucking hate and all this negative fucking shit all the time. I'm sick of that. Every time I say something to the woman, I get negative back. It's negative, negative, negative. There's always something wrong with me. There's always something I did yesterday or the day before, or, I said this wrong or that wrong, or fucking days ago. Like, what the fuck are you hanging on to that for? You don't suck a dick, but you'll hang on to that. You know what I mean? You don't open your legs, you don't cook a meal, but you'll hang on to that. Fucking sometimes I've just sat there and I've listened to this fucking earful, right? And just over trivial fucking shit. And I said, is there any chance you can use that mouth to suck a dick? I mean, seriously. Like, fucking just do something useful with it. I mean, we're talking about a person who sits inside all day with Echo and does nothing. Nothing. Okay? She doesn't work. She doesn't have a job. She's got money from her parents, and she doesn't need to worry, and she's got the government money. So, yeah. So they'll come and help, pay the house, and take care of Echo, and yeah, everything's working out to plan. All they need is me out, and the plan is fucking perfect. So I don't think it was a real marriage from the fucking start, mate. Maybe at the start, when we first met together and got together. But I think after the visa cleared and she's all sweet and fucking, and then it become, instead of 2 weeks in China visiting, I'm going to a month and a half. And then from a month and a half, I went to 2 months. And then from 2 months, I went from 2.5 months. So it was just longer and longer and longer. And when she come back, she refused to do anything. Refused to do any cleaning, cooking, anything. Okay? Apparently it's the man's job in China to do everything. He's a total fucking simp. And he works all day, comes home and does a lot. Right? And that's how she wants me to be. I just occasionally would like a coffee. Or a thank you. Or maybe a kiss and a cuddle. Wow, that would be fucking extraordinary. Do you know my wife has never kissed me? Not once. No. Has never walked up and given me a cuddle? Not once. She actually had the gall, I think it was a day after she came back, and she stood in the bedroom, doesn't even look at me, just stood in the bedroom and goes, "Oh, I love you, Charlie." And I've just ignored her. And she said, "Oh, I love you, Charlie. Did you hear me?" I said, "Yeah, but you don't, that's bullshit." And she said, "Oh, no, I do." I said, "No, you don't." I said, "That's just absolute rubbish. Don't lie to me. You don't have to lie to me like that." So I completely rebuted her. So I was in the right to do that, you see, because the whole time, she's not in love. It's fucking crime. Alright, I'll get back to you another day. I've got to try and sort my day out and get my head right, finish my coffee, and I don't know. I was thinking about moving my shit out into the garage. And the way I'm completely out of the house, and I'm not even in the house. So I just thought I'd have more peace and quiet, and I wouldn't have to, she wants that life. Okay, not a problem. Your husband can go and sleep out in the fucking garage, love. And you'll be happy for that. For you, that's perfect. So anyway, that's what I'm going to do. That's what I'm going to do. I'll move all this shit out. I already scrubbed it all back, and that's what I was planning to do. Cleaned it all out. My mates are telling me not to do that. My mates are telling me not to move into the garage and not to leave the property. Telling me to go and do this and go and do that. So instead of having a happy life, you're going to be in and out of courts and seeing lawyers and paying for them, and any money you earn is going to go towards lawyers. And they keep telling me to put a block on my daughter leaving the country so she can't go to China anymore. And I won't do that. I'm not going to do anything that is done out of spite. You know, what's better for my daughter? To stay in Australia or to be able to go to China and see her parents? What's better for her? Not for me. I don't matter. Only what is good for her matters. So, if you take that into accord, then basically you end up with your clothing and your bed and you leave. Because anything you take out of the house is going to affect your daughter. You know, that's my television too, boys, that they sit in the living room and watch. I only just bought that. She wasn't even in the country when I bought it. She was in fucking China. I bought that I bought that fucking TV. It cost me $400 fucking dollars. And it's no longer mine. Okay? No longer mine. I'm not gonna joke. You know, the food, I just pay for it. I walk in, she's cooking it. And I think to myself, fuck, I'm an idiot. You know what I mean? And she took her thing into the bedroom, and like, I don't touch anything. I swear to God, guys, I don't fucking touch nothing. You'll get accused of being a thief. You know, if you touch anything here, and in my own home, you know, coins or whatever. I mean, you can't go to your wife's purse and get $20 out. No chance. No chance, man. She's at the back door when you come home. Where's her $20? Her $20. So I've worked out that her money is her money, and my money is our money. My money is the one that, but not any longer. Since this morning, she's come in and told me that's it. We are completely separated, divorced. Right? Here's your $40 back for your chicken treats. Great. Give me that fucking $40. So I got my $40. But then I figured, hang on a minute, I gave you fucking $200 yesterday. Right, so all you've done is give me $40 bucks of my own money. That's all you've done. Is just give me $40 back of the own fucking money that I gave you yesterday. So you're a cheeky cunt. You really are a cheeky fucking piece of fucking work. And that's how women are. Right, that's how women are. So, yeah, another day. Yeah, it's pretty upsetting, especially for an old bloke. I just wish I hadn't sold out of planes. You know, my friend Colin wasn't there today. His wife was having an operation and didn't come to the market today. So I wasn't able to buy more planes from him because this woman, you know, who knows when the planes arrive, and when they do arrive, there'll be 50 planes. That's it. There'll be 50 planes, 100 planes. That's it. That's all that will arrive. So $10 a plane, it's not exactly going to get you out of the house, is it? It's not exactly enough to move out and be fucking comfortable with. Because to rent a room here is $200 to $300 a week, and you have to come up with 4 weeks. Okay, that's what these people demand of you, and that'll be an experience. So anyway, boys, I'll get back to you another time, and wish you all the best. And MGTOW always. All right, this is how my life's going to have to be from now on. And I thought I could just make videos and, you know, I'd just read stories. But then it turns out that I'm the story. I'm a real life story of it. So that's it. Okay, recoup after the second day. She's come in and told me that we're no longer married. She's just decided we're no longer married. That's it. You know, you stay in the garage, and that's it. So lovely, isn't it, boys? Anyway, stay strong. Okay, MGTOW always. And thank you, brothers. I hope you are all there watching, and I hope I don't bore you. But this is real life. It's not read off a piece of paper. So I haven't prepped anything. I haven't read anything. It's just straight from the head, straight from the heart. So I hope that's all right. All right. See you later, boys. Garage Arts.